In today's equity index futures markets, let's take a look at the Dow futures today as they're realizing a little bit of upside here. They're trying to hold on to a gain today, and they're trading lower earlier in the session. We are seeing the Dow futures up slightly currently, and with that, that's bucking the trend of the other major equity index futures markets, which are all lower on the session. So the Dow is the strongest performer today. Currently, the futures market right around 34,835. And when you look at some of the factors contributing to, I think, why we're seeing the Dow futures holding on to a slight gain currently is a couple of things. Number one, I think you have to point at the rotation that continues to take place in the market. We're seeing rotation in and out of various sectors, and that's having an impact on a daily basis on how these futures markets are reacting. And today, the Dow futures are reacting to a strong bid in the, I guess, consumer discretionary, consumer staples area, healthcare to some degree, as we're seeing the likes of a Honeywell, Home Depot, and United Health all powering the Dow higher today, and therefore we're seeing the futures up slightly. Also, I think, as I mentioned, we continue to see some moving parts within the interest rate market that the equity markets are trying to digest. We're seeing yields coming under pressure once again today as the 10-year is now below 130 basis points. The 30-year is drifting back down towards 190 basis points. So a shift there, and I think that's having an impact on the equity index markets and equity index futures markets. Looking at the performance overall, we are seeing the Dow futures holding just off of the recent all-time highs, but nonetheless better performer today when you look at the likes of a NASDAQ futures, which are down quite a bit. The S&P futures are down, but the biggest loser today is the Russell futures. They're down quite substantially. And when you look at the Russell futures, actually, now we're seeing them trading down to basically 2-month lows. So you're seeing the likes of the Dow and the NASDAQ and the S&P holding just off their all-time highs, yet we're seeing the Russell futures now, after today's price action, pushing back down to 2-month lows.